Hey guys, welcome to Advertising 2. I'm Stephen John Phillips and I'm going to be your teacher. So look, basically all I want to do here is say hi and just talk a little bit about what this class is going to be all about. This is my space that I work in, so if you wonder where I am and when I'm talking to you, here's where I am. This class is all about advertising, which I do a lot of. I'm going to show you some examples. But let's first look at I just printed out some of the stuff from the readings and assignments, just so we're sure everybody's on the same page. I love this class. This class, when I look up the specs, you're going to create high quality, publishable, and marketable images. And that's exactly what we're looking for. We're also looking for unique images and your personal thinking outside the box, basically. That is really important in this class, your ability to be creative and come up with concepts that are special and unique to you. And that's what's going to get you guys work. Basically, there's lots of people out there that are very, very skilled. But on top of being skilled, you really do need to have something about you, some unique style that makes your work special. So look. We start out the week with an autobiography and a few specs. You'll see that all in the thing. Assignment 2 is John Capopi's pizza photo shoot. This is a lot of fun. Basically, you guys are going to create an advertising piece for a regional local pizza parlor. I've given you some really good examples to look at. Also look online for some stuff. There's an awful lot out there. From there into week 2, we do some handbag advertisements. We'll talk about that. That's basically product photography and how to promote something, whether it's a style or a designer or whatever. We get into week 3, is the Gut soy milk photo shoot. That's a lot of fun too. I think you're really going to enjoy this class. I mean, we basically do some really, really interesting, really innovative things. Along with it, I'm going to be showing you guys stuff and giving you tips from things that have helped me to get where I have. We're going to look at a lot of inspiration. Here's a really good one right here. This is Photo Magazine. It's in French. It does not come translated. So if you don't read French, you basically have to look at the pictures, but it basically has some of the most innovative stuff out there. There's a really, really wonderful piece in here of David LaChapelle's. A lot of the things that run in French photo will never run in the American version. It's much, much less afraid of the nude figure and work that we might consider to be a little over the top in the United States. So we're going to talk about that a lot. We're going to talk about other things that you can use to help you figure out how to promote your work. This is one of my favorites. This is the Handbook of Pricing and Ethical Guidelines. It's put out every other year by the Graphic Artists Guild. And you can look in here on everything you need to know about pricing and contracts. It's a great resource. So I'm going to make mention to that. I'm going to also recommend you guys look at the annuals. Print Magazine, Communication Arts. Once a year they do annuals. And what that is what's considered the best of the best for the year. I use it basically to see who my competition is, and also to figure out the art directors that are using the kind of work that I do. So how you do that is you kind of look through it and you find something that fits basically your style or what it is that you do, and then you look it up. So here's one, print ads for Alpine Design. Here's the name of the art director and how to contact them. So everything you need to know is in here about finding who's hiring and who's looking for the kind of work that you guys do. So I use this a lot. And the other thing about these things is you can't buy your way into it. It isn't like something where you take out an ad that may cost you $2,000 for a page or a double page spread or whatever. This is juried. And let me tell you, the years that I have gotten in, I have made a lot more money and been much more successful than the years that I did not. And you can't get hurt feelings. You have to try for this stuff every year. As I said, I've gotten in on many years, and I've gotten the boot on others. So much depends upon the juror and the climate and what it is that you submitted. So, okay, so there you go. You guys can look at my work online. We'll also talk a lot about presentation. I've got a number of portfolios and little mini books that I can show you and we can talk about kind of as we go. I'm a big fan in really getting your work out there. A lot of people are still using, and I am a big advocate of using actual portfolios as opposed to just online or presentations done by way of iPads or on your phone or whatever. You're just not going to get the same impact that you can when someone can hold something in their hand. Here's another one. As I said, this has got a bunch of the comic books covers and whatnot that I do for DC Comics in it. I have another one that I'll dig out later if you want me to show you that has 16 by 20 fine art tone silver prints in it. And I take that to actual interviews with art directors. If you want to really impress someone, you get something like that out. It's a little bit of a pain to schlep around and carry and everything else, but it's well worth it. Okay. All right, guys. So, hey, as I said, just want to introduce myself. This should be a really great class. It looks like it's running on the small side, which would be really wonderful for us if it continues at that. But either way, I mean, I've taught it with all different sizes, so it doesn't really make that big of a difference. But alrighty, so look, great to see everybody, and I will see you in class. Okay, bye-bye.